Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to Art to Heart. I am your host, Brother Boonaa Mohammed. We have a fun and exciting show. For those of you who don't know, this is a show where we explore the Muslim arts, everything from poetry to nasheed to spoken word to hip hop and everything in between. And we have an array of fantastic artists that we are going to be featuring today. So let's not waste any time and let's get started with this very first video coming at you right now.
It's a way of life brought to us by the messenger, best of mankind. Show us the way to Allah's grace. This is the deen of Islam. This is the deen of Islam.
فسبحان من عمنا أين له الحمد والشكر يجود علينا بإحسانه ويرزقنا من سماء وأرض.
Take a step towards Allah and He will come to you. He hears your prayer, so surrender.
Alhamdulillah,
Praise to Allah,
shukru lillah.
thanks to Allah.
Deen al-Islam,
Deen of Islam,
Deen al-Salam,
Deen Salam.
Bushra lana,
Send us, say God,
khayr al-ana,
best of mankind.
Taha al-Iman,
Light of Muhammad,
sallu alayhi.
shines for all time.
Deen
Light
al-Islam,
of Muhammad,
Deen al-Salam,
shines for all time. We shouldn't be afraid to be strange, for blessed be the stranger striving for change, and we always looking for someone to blame. But look into ourselves and we'll surely find our way.
بذكر محمد دامت لنا الأفراح وقلوبنا بذكره ترتاح.
It's a way of life brought to us by
القلوب
the messenger,
تهفو تدوم
best of mankind.
بحبه
Show us the way
نور الهدى
to Allah's
طه
grace.
الإيمان.
This is the deen
صلوا على
of Islam.
خير الأنام.
This is the deen
الإسلام.
of Islam.
السلام.
Allah is the benevolent, the giving and merciful. He's so indescribable. His love irreversible. His word undeniable, lyrically untriable, ultimately viable, eternally supplyable, maybe inconceivable but beautifully believable. The true reality, there's no similarity. Gave us more than charity, peace and prosperity. Why did we never care to see if we can keep his clarity? Yes, he's uncomparable, yet his parables are infinitely listed. Pictures couldn't give a good description. The picture's missing, but he created all the living in every dimension, and he inspired what I'm giving, the giver of wisdom, devoid of any needs. Anything that he wants, all he has to say is be, cause he's the untouchable, infinitely trustable, his plan unstoppable, power untoppable, the reliable, undeniable, greater than the physical, master of the mystical.
القلوب
To us by
تهفو تدوم
the messenger,
بحبه في عشقه.
show us the way
دين
to
الإسلام،
Allah's
دين
grace.
السلام.
This is the deen
الإيمان.
of Islam.
صلوا عليه.
This is the
دين
deen
الإسلام،
of Islam.
دين السلام.
Thank you.
Yeah. Robbie, do you love me? If I'm
I'm riding, will you never ever leave from beside me? Cause I want ya, and I need ya, and I'm calling you always, Robbie. Do you love me? If I'm riding, will you never ever leave from beside me? Cause I want ya, and I need ya, and I'm calling you always. I'm calling you always. Young Muslim in the West, we would hide it. Lost souls, we had to move in silence. Rest in peace for those lost to the violence. Tuck my tears underneath my eyelids. My brothers, only ones I would cry with. Grave secrets, there's things I'ma die with. I was looking east where the sun rises. Jahiliyyah, we really had no guidance. We were running, trying to find it. What a blessing that Allah really guided. We were running, trying to find it. What a blessing that Allah really guided. We got it. We got it, bro, we got it. We got it, oh, we got it. We got it, bro, we got it. Ooh, Robbie, do you love me? If I'm riding, will you never ever leave from beside me? Cause I want ya, and I need ya, and I'm calling you always, Robbie. Do you love me? If I'm riding, will you never ever leave from beside me? Cause I want ya, and I need ya, and I'm calling you always. I'm calling you always. Robbie, do you love me? If I'm riding, will you never ever leave from beside me? Cause I want ya, and I need ya, and I'm calling you always, Robbie. Do you love me? If I'm riding, will you never ever leave from beside me? Cause I want ya, and I need ya, and I'm calling you always.
The truth is determined by what Allah revealed. And all of Adam's children have to get with the program no matter where they're from. Is that the major signs? They're only 10 in number, whereas the minor signs are many. Many of the minor signs have happened, some are happening right now, and there's still some to come in the future, bi'idhnillah.
So back to thinking critically, minor signs engulfed, this is inescapable. Some might feel lost off a scene. Women dress like men, men don't dress like men. Instead they pretend fornicating is common. A big problem, bastard children are common actually. In the commonality of homosexuality is drastically a tragedy. Destruction at large before blasphemy. Deaf, dumb and blind folks getting high. Folks never look inside, always right, justify folks. Get the picture, not believing in scripture. Intellect isn't the one to complete you like winter. Too late when what in your chest stops. What's next? White rap halas. Late in your death box, no R.I.P. Warren. Graves can be torment. Think of all the corpses important. Heed every moment. Ain't no redo. If I'm being honest, the speed of time moving has correspondence. Sign after sign till no more left. The jail's dead. And the sun rises from the west.
We take that sun for granted. It comes up every day and it does its orbit every day. No one's paying attention to it. If you know that death is close, if you know Yom Qiyamah is close, then you should do something about it. If he's thinking that death is close, Yom Qiyamah is close, solving his problem is going to be easier. Making Tov is going to be easier.
Despite the inevitable, death seems forgotten. So life's irreparable, now you cold, old, and rotten in the grave. To angel with 3 questions, common. Munker in the care, some with fear, there's no stopping. Black and blue with eyes bright like lightning. Thunderous voices, many will be frightened. Confirm the questions in your grave becomes widened. Non-believers won't, torment will be heightened. Then comes a day too late to their dismay. Israfil blares the trumpet, earth shakes, no way. Even mountains crumble and quake. Disarray, it creates a lifeless solid state. Yes, obliterate, then a second trumpet's made. This ain't fake, all dead will rise, assemble, mad surprise. The yam has arrived, all were advised. No sense of time will my good deeds suffice. Fam won't recognize, scared out of their minds. Angels on the side, to the prophets people cry. Hell and heaven brought beside, scales of justice soon decide. Cross a rock with a guy, will you enter paradise?
So concerning the major signs, and there's a lot to be dealt with about the major signs, the first thing we'll say is, a person who doesn't believe in these major signs and the minor signs, then in reality he doesn't believe in Yom Qiyamah. What's going to happen before Yom Qiyamah? What's going to happen on the day? What's going to happen after?
Nobody says oh well to the fires of hell. They try to drown my hopes like Yusuf in the well. They said who wants to be a millionaire, but I never answered Regis. I was praying I crossed the Sirat, they were praying I wouldn't see this. Incredible light, angels to my left and my right. Ascending to Jannah, that's an incredible flight. Lord revealing his beauty, seen serene, there's no movie. Death left, there's no stress, I'm talking really and truly. I check my to-do list, but it doesn't exist. I head somewhere tropical with the flick of a wrist. Reclining, fine dining, my whole lineage on an island. My wife told my other wife, I'll stop now, I'm wildin'. I sit back, relaxing, reclining in bliss. I'm getting curious about the antithesis. I asked for a portal to hell to see its inhabitants. I asked what brought you here from a life of lavishness. They said we were not of those who prayed, disbelieved in this day, laughed and mocked the prophets and led mankind astray. But my vision is long-sighted and theirs was always close. They gave it all for the dunya, catch your boy in Firdaus. Inshallah.
अच्छा चलता हूँ दुआओं में याद रखना ये जिंदगी ने फिर दिल को धोखा दिया अच्छा चलता हूँ दुआओं में याद रखना ये जिंदगी ने फिर दिल को धोखा दिया दुनिया में बस एक प्यार रखना ये वो प्यार है हर एक सांस में है अंधेरा न रहा अब रोशनी यहाँ तेरा प्यार तेरी अता हम पर हो सदा रब्बा मेरे या रब्बा मेरे या रब्बा मेरे या रब्बा वे रब्बा रब्बा मेरे या रब्बा मेरे या रब्बा मेरे या रब्बा वे और रहमान हो और रकीब हो दिल से करीब हो जान से करीब हो सच्चा ये प्यार है अब तो सुकून है हर वक्त उसका नाम लबों पे है रब का नाम अंधेरा न रहा अब रोशनी यहाँ तेरा प्यार तेरी अता हम पर हो सदा रब्बा मेरे या रब्बा मेरे या रब्बा मेरे या रब्बा वे रब्बा रब्बा मेरे या रब्बा मेरे या रब्बा मेरे या रब्बा वे रब्बा मेरे या रब्बा मेरे या He'll always be right here Rabba mere ya 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 Rabba mere Rabba Rabba mere ya Rabba
Well, I hope you enjoyed those videos. Do not go anywhere. We are going to take a quick commercial break. We got to pay some bills, and we'll be back right after this with more Art to Heart here exclusively on Muslim Network TV.
Assalamu alaikum.
Open up your eyes.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, it's your brother Zain Bika from South Africa. One of the first educational programs ever produced for Muslim children was the ever popular Adam's World series. The colorful and comical Muslim puppets stole the heart of a generation. Sound Vision will be releasing brand new episodes of Adam's World with the launch of a Adam's World app. Subscribers will enjoy new Adam's World episodes as they are released, as well as all the classic episodes of Adam's World. So visit adamsworldapp.com now to learn more, subscribe and enjoy new adventures of Adam and his friends. And let's keep helping tomorrow's Muslims today. Assalamu alaikum.
Adam's world. Believe me, there's a lot to see. Bismillah. Let's explore.
Salam. My name is Abdul Malik Mujahid. I hope you're healthy and productive at your home as I am. I'm sitting in my yard. Important message for you. I just received a message. We saved the life of 3 young Muslims. They are in a lot of pressure. Half of them end up drinking alcohol. 30% of them don't even mention that they are Muslims. They are under pressure. And we are trying to help them. That's why Sound Vision motto is helping tomorrow's Muslims today. Could you join me? This text line is text Salam, S-A-L-A-M to 741741. It's a great service. Tell everybody to use it. But not only that, we have 5,000 pages of free information how to raise family in the Western context. In America or everywhere that context is. It's available right there at soundvision.com. Not only that, we have program for little children. It's called Adam's World. And this is very small children, your children or your grandchildren, and it helps them become good Muslim. It's like a Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood combined together, raises Muslim children, good Muslim, better neighbor, and better citizen. Not only that, we also have extraordinary program when teachers didn't know how to teach online. We started classes to teach them how to teach online better. So we are all about the future. So my request to you today is join Sound Vision, contribute something, a talent or your money. Go on soundvision.com and support Adam's World, support Crisis Text Line, support teachers training, and support the latest program we are starting, Muslim Network TV. It will be available on muslimnetwork.tv and you can watch it. It's free. And all of this work, this is going to be the only Muslim television which is out there. So we need your help. Please join us and support soundvision.com. It is zakat eligible. It is tax deductible. It's a 501c3 organization. And we need your support. Please, this is your brother, Abdul Malik Mujahid. I'm an imam in Chicago. I'm requesting you this Ramadan to come forward and support us. Thank you so much. Salam. Be healthy and be productive. We all together are going to raise a good ummah.
Welcome back everyone to Art to Heart. I hope you've got yourself settled, enjoying yourself, maybe some popcorn, some nachos, some whatever you like to eat, and you are getting ready for more amazing videos with this playlist coming at you right now.
Jam time!
I've been going astray. I try to come back, but I can't find my way. I feel like I'll be forever lost. Lost in an ocean that's made of my own thoughts. I fall for everything, I got no control. Can't keep going on like this, I need help, oh Lord. Done with these games, no I ain't playing no more. Tired of being stranded, I pray you bring me back just like the riptide. Riptide, riptide, yeah. When I'm lost, you bring me back just like the riptide. Riptide, riptide, yeah. When I'm lost, yeah. Keep on drowning, keep on sinking. Why did I go off the deep end? Need something to keep me breathing. I need someone to believe in. Can't believe that after all this time that you're still with me. Even after all the times the current drove me crazy, yeah. Put me on a new wave, now I'm heading back to shore. Now I know for sure you bring me back just like the riptide. Riptide, riptide, yeah. When I'm lost, you bring me back just like the riptide. Riptide, riptide, yeah. When I'm lost, yeah.
Right now I'm lost and I'm trying to find my way back. Going with the flow, but it might have been the wrong path. Really staying up like I'm stuck on a light boat, trying to find a way, trying to stay afloat. Yeah, life's like a storm, trying to tip me over. Saying I got time, but I'm only getting older. Boat's gone now with the show and getting closer. Arms getting tired, now the water's to my shoulders. Gotta relax, gotta calm down, gotta fix up now or I might drown. Put my knees on the floor and I bow down, and I pray to the Lord, give me strength now, cause he got my back, that's facts. Change the flow just like my path, and I'ma ride this wave till I'm back on track. And I'm blessed
me back just like the riptide. Riptide, riptide, yeah. When I'm lost, you bring me back just like the riptide. Riptide, riptide, yeah. When I'm lost, yeah. Riptide, riptide, yeah. When I'm lost, you bring me back. Riptide, riptide, yeah. When I'm lost, you bring me back. Riptide, riptide, yeah. When I'm lost, you bring me back just like the riptide. Riptide, riptide, yeah. When I'm lost, yeah. Riptide, riptide, yeah. When I'm lost, you bring me back. Riptide, riptide, yeah. When I'm lost, you bring me back. Riptide, riptide, yeah. When I'm lost, you bring me back. Riptide, riptide, yeah. When I'm lost, you bring me back.
Centre Street, an innocent life lost, say those who knew him.
Twice at Streatham Ice Arena.
Lee and his killer had been in the flat together.
Down in his own home, shot in his bed.
A mother's son. At 20 years old, Antoine Akpom had been planning his future. He died from a single stab wound.
I remember, how could I forget? Late September was the coldest ever season yet. I learned a lesson from an angel by the name of Death. Told me life ain't what it seems, time to reassess.
Cause you've been sleeping for too long. Time to realize that this life, it isn't home.
If sleep is like a family member, death will be the brother. That all became so clear to me that night I lost my brother. Cause I didn't see it coming nor expect. Of all places I would find out on the internet. Scrolling through Facebook, seeing what's the latest. Till I see your name appear on everybody's status. No wait, let me check it, no it can't be true. They must be talking about another 20, it can't be you. Calling Milan, calling Nora, then I called O'Neal. Told him blood, say wallahi, cause this can't be real.
Remember all the nights I cried, I said and let the tears flow down my eyes. It was all below, yeah, you know I tried. I was strong cause the law was right by my side. Now I be out here trying to find another way, cause this life is deceit and lies. But that is what you find in the life of the dunya.
Looking back on that day, it was so surreal. Couldn't sleep, couldn't think, I couldn't even feel. Heart was numb from the pain coming from my soul. It was just the other day we was on the phone. We would talk about life, talk about what was right. Talk about if there's a heaven, would you make it inside? I told you you'd be alright, you've got a heart full of light. And plus Allah, He loves the ones who for the weak they will fight. That's when I know that was you, cause you were searching for truth. Conversations about creation kept us arguing too. But it's cool, we were blessed, cause it was straight from the chest. But now I'm walking to your grave and I know you hear every step. My heart is aching to fly, to the Lord I will cry. Flashbacks and memories playing deep in my mind. I find it hard to say bye or look your son in his eyes, cause all I see is you and bam, I swear it kills me inside.
Remember all the nights I cried, I said and let the tears flow down my eyes. It was all below, yeah, you know I tried. I was strong cause the law was right by my side. Now I be out here trying to find another way, cause this life is deceit and lies. But that is what you find in the life of the dunya. Remember all the nights I cried, I said and let the tears flow down my eyes. It was all below, yeah, you know I tried. I was strong cause the law was right by my side. Now I be out here trying to find another way, cause this life is deceit and lies. But that is what you find in the life of the dunya. Dunya ke musafir, منزل تیری قبر ہے. دنیا کے مسافر منزل تیری قبر ہے. دیکھ رہا ہے جو تو دو دن کا یہ سفر ہے. دیکھ رہا جو تو دو دن کا یہ سفر ہے. دنیا بنی ہے جب سے لاکھوں کروڑ آئے, لاکھوں کروڑ آئے. دنیا بنی ہے جب سے لاکھوں کروڑ آئے, لاکھوں کروڑ آئے. باقی رہا نہ کوئی مٹی میں سب سمائے, مٹی میں سب سمائے. باقی رہا نہ کوئی مٹی میں سب سمائے, مٹی میں سب سمائے. اس بات کو نہ بھولو, اس بات کو نہ بھولو, سب کا یہی حشر ہے, سب کا یہی حشر ہے. آنکھوں سے تو نے اپنے کتنے جنازے دیکھے, کتنے جنازے دیکھے. आँखों से तूने अपने कितने जनाज़े देखे, कितने जनाज़े देखे। हाथों से तूने अपने दफनाए कितने मुर्दे, दफनाए कितने मुर्दे। हाथों से तूने अपने दफनाए कितने मुर्दे, दफनाए कितने मुर्दे। अंजाम से तो अपने क्यों इतना बेखबर है, क्यों इतना बेखबर है। दुनिया के मुसाफिर मंजिल तेरी खबर है, मंजिल तेरी खबर है।
Yeah, yeah, solo. Hey, I praise Allah cause he's solo. I'm still paying bills from my hoyo. No more fake friends, now I'm solo. Dolo, hey, now I'm solo. Hey, I praise Allah cause he's solo. I'm still paying bills from my hoyo. No more fake friends, now I'm solo. Dolo, hey. Sorry for the break, I took a few months. I cannot, my project sounding too rushed. The top and looking lonely, baby, look up. Cheers to a new career, wish me good luck. Now it's time to feast. الله يا خليك تعال هون هلا شبنا نعيش منحتفل متى مجانين. Camera boy, please speak that Lebanese. 24 and single, I ain't sad. Nope, I'm just working on myself to be a man. Facts. What's up, a grown man crying on the gram, and nobody even mad at the fact that I'm solo. Hey, I praise Allah cause he's solo. I'm still paying bills from my hoyo. No more fake friends, now I'm solo. Dolo, hey, now I'm solo. Hey, I praise Allah cause he's solo. I'm still paying bills from my hoyo. No more fake friends, now I'm solo. Dolo, hey, finally found my inner peace. Everybody feels my energy. Look, in my heart, I don't got no enemies. No, still the dark skin with the whitest teeth. Never switched up, y'all already know me. I'm on my own, look who's still going. Yeah, who's trying to take credit from me? Trying to make a story off of my story. Wow. Focused on myself cause it's been a while. Drop the negative vibes, never give it time. Now I'm on the grind like a single mom. Trying to drop tracks, top class, bounce back, black boy, now I'm solo. Hey, I praise Allah cause he's solo. I'm still paying bills from my hoyo. No more fake friends, now I'm solo. Dolo, hey, now I'm solo. Hey, I praise Allah cause he's solo. I'm still paying bills from my hoyo. No more fake friends, now I'm solo. Dolo, hey. Solo, solo, yeah, solo, solo, yeah, solo, 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 solo,
أنت نور الله فجرا جئت بعد العسر يسرا ربنا أعلاك قدرا يا إمام الأنبياء أنت في الوجدان حي أنت للعينين ضي أنت عند الحوض ري أنت هاد وصفي يا حبيبي يا محمد. يا نبي سلام عليك يا رسول سلام عليك يا حبيب سلام عليك صلوات الله عليك يا نبي سلام عليك يا رسول سلام عليك يا حبيب سلام عليك صلوات الله عليك. With submission, faith and patience you conveyed the noble message, brought us light through your guidance. Peace be upon you, my beloved. أيها المختار فينا زادنا الحب حنينا جئتنا بالخير دينا يا ختام المرسلين يا حبيبي يا محمد يا نبي سلام عليك يا رسول سلام عليك يا حبيب سلام عليك صلوات الله عليك يا نبي سلام عليك يا رسول سلام عليك يا حبيب سلام عليك صلوات الله عليك.
Okay, everyone, don't go far. We are going to take another commercial break to hear from more of our sponsors. After that, we'll be back with more amazing Islamic art on this beautiful show, Art to Heart, here exclusively on Muslim Network TV.
A powerful new movement is rising across America. From the Mississippi Delta to the Apache stronghold, from the homeless encampments of Washington to the coal fields of West Virginia. We are the 140 million poor and low-wealth people in this country, and we are building the Poor People's Campaign, a national call for moral revival.
On June 20th, between the primaries and the general election, we will rise together for the mass Poor People's Assembly and Moral March on Washington, a digital justice gathering.
Our nation is at a historic crossroads. There are those who say big change isn't necessary or possible, that we are powerless to make our lives better.
But history teaches us that it is exactly in times like these that people from all walks of life must build a broad and deep movement from the bottom up.
On June 20th, we will come together to lift the voices and faces of poverty in the midst of pandemic for a massive, historic online gathering that will embolden us, strengthen us, and prepare us to fight for the kind of society we know we so badly need and deserve.
Rise with us. Visit June2020.org.
Assalamu alaikum!
I love Adam's World because it makes me learn in a fun way. That Adam has a green face and orange hair. I like this song. I like how Adam sings. I like Adam's World because it makes me happy. What? No. 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 And here's Adam and he's Anissa. Adam is and his sister. Adam is a boy and he is really smart.
Download the new Adam's World app at adamsworldapp.com and let's help tomorrow's Muslims today.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Abdul Malik Mujahid. I can say salam to you, but they cannot. You and I can fast, but they cannot. These are the Uyghur people. 3 million of them are taken to the Chinese concentration camps. The Chinese government is forcing Uyghur families to house communist observers as guests, and they're taking their children to orphanage and brainwashing them to renounce their own faith. They are not free. We are. We have a duty to stand up for the freedom of Uyghur people. This is the largest concentration camps since Nazi Germany. We must stop it. Please donate today for Save Uyghur campaign. SaveUyghur.org. Salam and Ramadan Mubarak.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back. Now, this is a part of the program that I'm most excited about because I'm a Muslim artist and I love to share my art. I love performing and traveling around the world doing this beautiful work. And so I want to share with you a piece that I have specifically crafted. Hope you all enjoy with this video right now.
It's kind of dumb. But when I was young, I used to think that every time it rained, Angel began to cry. It made me sad to see emotions drip from the sky, asking me why. And I tell you, I can see it coming from a mile, but denial ain't just a river. It attacks your inner child. But he had everything a boy could ever want. Money, power, respect, and fancy toys to flaunt. Guys wanted to be him. Girls wanted to meet him. He was a smooth criminal. Lingo was never corny. The star of countless classic ghetto stories. Legendary general. Controlled armies of lost souls. Gangster and a gentleman locked in one soul. Survival was the only thing that he would ever know. A product of society. So where did we go wrong? It's an eye for an eye, leaves the whole world blind. You pick at karma enough and she'll stop by to say hi. Now, I never knew which one came first, thunder or lightning. But as life takes you on a ride, the resemblance can be striking. Evil deeds resulting from a dysfunctional seed grew from poverty. The streets is all he needs. Found comfort around pimps, pushers, and thugs. The only family that he ever showed true love. But could you blame him? I mean, idea plus conviction becomes reality. Oppressive systems creating another ghetto casualty. Just singing that same old song. The one that begins in the womb and ends in a tomb. Plenty of brothers have taken the exact same path, did dirt but always searched for a nice clean bath. His name rang bells from high schools to prison cells. The word on the street was about his latest confrontation. Rolling through projects armed with nothing but a reputation. Lived life to the fullest, but when it rains it pours. And good deeds can't necessarily feed the poor. So he stole from the rich and he stole from the poor. People tried to help him, but he just wanted more. He had angels and demons perched on both shoulders, engaging in immortal combat, fighting to control his mind and use his tongue as a doormat. He would say things, then contradict with his actions, leading towards the devil's satisfaction. He was living life too fast. locked in a cage practically every summer. Collect three-ways connecting the dumb to the dumber. Friends were not friends, simply there for the moment. Praying for his downfall, but he would never know it. Karma eventually caught up, and it wasn't safe for him or his family. Could have stayed underground, but he was way too manly. Because you could take the boy out of the jungle, but you can't take the jungle out of the boy. The stress in his voice meant that he knew it was coming. I think he let it happen because he was sick of running. And as you probably guessed, past tenses indicate that he is no longer present. Just another statistic to be brought up during the next stinking elections. Nothing special. Despite the impact he had on so many lives when he died, I couldn't even force myself to cry because I said goodbye a lot sooner than most. I remember when he was a king, but now he's just a ghost. He taught me so many things. He was skilled in so many ways. He could have been so many things, but he was killed in broad day. He really let me down. He said that everything would be okay. But he lied. Because I'm looking out my window and it's still raining outside.
In this life that we live, it is flooded with sins. So I turn to Allah and just gotta repent. Raised in the hood in the south and residing, it's hard to survive. So I'm going to school and pursuing and doing what I see is right. Every day I will fight, but my heart is still bleed. Live in the system, they try to kill me. Me and my peeps, my people is dying. Why do we not see? My mama, she barely could breathe. She is the reason I'm choosing the road to success. Stressing, I'm blessed. I know that this life is a test. I'm feeling oppressed, mind shaking like an earthquake. In the west, it's support hate. Far away from my birthplace, feels like I'm in the worst place. Still slaves, but there's no chains. Trying to keep safe, but the blow on my brain. Physical scars will fade, emotional pain remains. Nothing has changed. In the west, my home. Black bodies get bodied by cops, and I say the west is my home. Get arrested for making a clock, and I say the west is my home. My mama, she barely could breathe, and I say the west is my home. My sisters can't walk in the streets, and I say the west is my home. They just kill for the hell of it, slaughtering melanin. If you don't see it, there's no point in telling them. My life is tough, don't tell me to toughen up. Ain't to succeed, but I can't cause they cuffing. I'm dreaming, I'm locked up inside, wandering, lost in my mind. Pause and reflect on my time. My brothers who's locked up or died, if I'm blaming the west, and I probably ain't lying. The health industry and the schools to the lot, in the prison, the music is all intertwined. If you point at the east, and you probably is blind. The killers uncoverable with suicide. Living in time when nothing surprising me. My eyes go dry, and I desensitized. Look past these lies, collateral damage. Not feeling it, sending up ISIS and dropping their bombs on the innocent. Flipping the nemesis, blaming religion, but then it's all politics. Murder for oil, then label as terrorists. Don't know what terror is. Terrorize Japanese, massacre natives, enslaving the Africans. Look what is happening. Live in the land of the thieves where our people were shackled, just trying to break free. Just open the book so they will not deceive. Black bodies get bodied by cops, and I say the west is my home. Get arrested for making a clock, and I say the west is my home. My mama, she barely could breathe, and I say the west is my home. My sisters can't walk in the streets, and I say the west is my home. Black bodies get bodied by cops, and I say the west is my home. Get arrested for making a clock, and I say the west is my home. My mama, she barely could breathe, and I say the west is my home. My sisters can't walk in the streets, and I say the west is my home.
Assalamu alaikum. I've been walking on this road since I opened my eyes. My life is all thanks to Allah. My destination's clear to the gates of Jannah. Please help me on my way, Allah. All All I gotta say, this dunya's got a heart, but my Allah will get me through. Inshallah, make it easy for the ummah who bow to you and say Allahu Akbar. Oh mere Mola, oh mere Mola, I love you, we love you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah, your mercy is great. Rabbil Alameen, bas intal wahid, inta nur hayati, inta quwwat dunya. Kya tayar hai hum, ek din maut aayegi, wo rishta तय हुआ कहबर के साथ. मेरे प्यारे अल्लाह, हम सबको माफ करना, सीधे राह पर हम सबको रखना. Inshallah, make it easy for the ummah who bow to you and say Allahu Akbar. Oh mere Mola, oh mere Mola, I love you, we love you. Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulallah. Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, La ilaha illallah. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there is always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend, I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Oh, please swallow your pride. If I have faith, you need to borrow, for no one can feel those of your needs that you won't let show. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load that you have to bear, that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. If you need a friend, call me. If you need a friend, call me. If you need a friend, call me. Just call me. Call me. If you ever need a friend, call me. Just call me. Call me. Just call me. Call me. Just call me.
Well, I hope you enjoyed those videos, and I hope you go out there and support those artists, all the artists that we featured here today. Their videos can be found on YouTube. They have social media accounts on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you want, they got it, inshallah. And you can help support these brothers and sisters because they are doing work that we should all be behind, and that's exactly what we're doing here at Muslim Network TV, helping to showcase the best in Islamic arts. Make sure you stay tuned next time and follow along this beautiful series, Art to Heart, here exclusively on Muslim Network TV. I'm your host, Brother Boonaa Mohammed, signing off. See you next time, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.